If you tackle me, I tackle you. If you dagger me, I dagger you. And that is what is still happening with this Ukraine-Russia war. And Russia is giving it to anyone who is going to be an obstacle to them. Russia has banned entry to Prime Minister Boris Johnson and several top United Kingdom officials in its top list. Just like he did to who is this person? The United States president, and also I think Hillary Clinton. Yes, the same thing is doing to the UK people. He has banned entry to Prime Minister Boris Johnson. This step was taken as a response to London's unbridled information and political campaign aimed at isolating Russia internationally, creating conditions for restricting our country and strangling the domestic economy, the Foreign Ministry said in a statement. The ministry accused London of unprecedented hostile actions, in particular referring to sanctions on Russia's senior officials. The British leadership is deliberately aggravating the situation surrounding Ukraine, pumping the Kyiv regime with lethal weapons and coordinating similar efforts on the behalf of NATO, the minister stated. According to the AFP, Russia's entry blacklist includes UK Deputy Prime Minister Dominic Raab, Foreign Secretary Liz Truss, Defense Secretary Ben Wallace, former Prime Minister Theresa May, and the First Minister of Scotland, Nicola Sturgeon. Britain has been part of an international effort to punish Russia with asset freezes, travel bans, and economic sanctions since President Vladimir Putin moved troops into Ukraine on February 24th. And we are in April. Hey! This thing now wow, and we've learned that we heard that this thing might last the whole of this year. It might last the whole of this year. People who still support Russia have a very wicked mind. No matter the explanation, no matter how they want to put it, that is someone's opinion. Carry on, Mazi Oyendu, Vladimir Putin. Okay, Ochivia Jagaban of Russia. Teach them a lesson in Buhari language. Biafra needs the likes of Uncle Putin. We must make alliance with Russia immediately to deter bully boy Putin. You sanction me, I sanction you. Everybody did their day. You dagger me, I dagger you. Okay, sure is not aware of what. Let the games begin. The battle is gazetting. Nice, because Russia too have their own rights. They prefer visiting Niger than Russia. Good news. These people don't turn the world sanctions to play. Somebody was saying that, don't you know that the World War has started? The Third World War has started. Good move, Putin, for the world. Good step. Thanks, mighty Russia. Some people just like it. They think this politics of the thing is just like football. You just go and play. This one wins this one, and everybody goes home. You just cheer them up and go. No, that one does not even have any negative effect on whether on the economy or on those who are watching them. But when it comes to policies, some people are just responding based on the way they respond to football match. The sanctions have no effect on UK because you can't see a UK citizens hustling to travel to Russia rather than Russia citizens want to travel to UK or US. Yeah, okay, is that what you think? Is that what you were told, or do you live there with them to know who travels or not? That is facts. The fact is all right. It is not a fact you just saying anything you want to say, because you don't even live in any of these countries you mentioned above to know how their affairs are being run. But I think that if I want to sanction somebody, do you think the person will not want to fight back? I would have prepared myself that if I do this thing to this person, definitely the person wants to fight back. So irrespective of what the person is going to do to me, I should be able to accept that I know you are going to do that, but I'm going to do this thing first. So I don't think those who have been sanctioning Russia, all those countries, they should know that Russia is going to look for one way or the other to get at them. So it's not going to be so painful, because that the first chance, now that one they pay pass. The one where the person won't do to you, okay, you give somebody twice. It is say you give him a slap twice, you go come fold your hands and expect the person not to retaliate. No, he does not work. if unless the person is a Ebele Chukwu Obiano, the wife of the former governor of Anambra State, you went to go and push somebody at her head, and you are lying that you went to greet her. You went to, as if the person was a child. You were doing that too, and you expected her not to react. And some people say, oh, she would have cautioned herself, she would have maintained, like seriously, instead of them even talking on the person that left her seat to go and look for trouble. So when you give somebody, just remember that you are going to collect. You go collect, oh, you go collect. So to me, I don't think UK will be so surprised, or they will be taking on our weight, because they know that of course Russia is a powerful country. If you sanction them, they want to retaliate. So it's going to pay them much, because they would have prepared themselves. If you do this, these are the areas that this guy might want to hunt us. But we'll be ready for that. We'll be ready for him. So let's keep our finger crossed. Let's keep our finger crossed. Nobody wants to back down. Nobody wants to relent. No wonder somebody said the third world war has started already without people knowing, because nobody felt or thought that the whole thing will linger till where it is now. And it's like Putin is getting stronger and stronger every day. I think the people are not even interested in this whole thing. Everybody is facing his country. This is our country. What is happening there? It's people had interest, as far as I know, people had interest when this whole thing started. But as time went on, everybody said, everybody bear your papa name. But kudos to the Ukrainian president, who has not run away from the beginning, because the first 5 days, a lot of suggestions, a lot of advice, on how to sneak him out and what have you. And the man is still standing strong. And some people are of the opinion that Russia never thought that they wouldn't have taken over the Ukraine as a country today, that they would have taken over. But it's like, it's not what they bargained for, because they felt that it's going to be, a straightforward something. But unfortunately, that is not the way it is. So kudos to that man. People were making jest of him. Oh, ordinary comedian, this and this and this and that. He doesn't know what is happening. But the man stood. We know some people, if it's to be Nigeria, back home, they don't fly. Private jet, fia, they don't run. See the way Nigeria is, they can't even coordinate Nigeria, they can't even do much. It's unfortunate, really, really unfortunate. Well, like I said, let's keep our finger crossed. We don't even know who is going to back down. Sanction me, I sanction you. You dagger me, I dagger you. That is the rule of the game. So guys, I'll leave your comment down there below, and let's also have your take. Thank you.